you see the difference between them? Maybe no, maybe yes, but I can tell you that their prices are different. They look the same on the outside, but in fact there are many details that are different. First of all, when you hold them in your hand, you can feel that they give you a different feeling. This one, the golden one, this part, its handle, its button, the net here and the covers, the net, you can clearly feel the rough feeling. However, this one, the better one, its workmanship is better, and these parts, they are smoother. And because the motherboard and the chip used are different, so the sound quality is also different. This one will sound louder and clear. If you are a retailer, trust me, this one will get less after sales problems. I know it's a bit abstract, so next I can show you some difference in details. First, let's check the difference between the head cover net. You can see that the golden one has obvious splicing marks. The workmanship is rough, and some are even faded. The other one is formed in one piece. The color is uniform and the touch is smooth. And the speaker cover net, the difference is very subtle. Looking at the round holes on the net, you can see that the gold one has different size and is not so round. Looking at the other one, the size of the holes are the same, and both the holes and the surface are smoother than the golden one. Maybe this video can't clearly convey these things to you, but if you have real objects in your hands for comparison, the differences are very obviously. These buttons, you may not be able to see the difference in the video, but the actual experience is that when you select this golden button, you can feel that these buttons are a little loose, and the other one will make you feel that it's firmer. Going to the tube on the handle, you can see the golden one. This part has obvious thread marks, and for the other one, we will not allow it to have this kind of problem. Okay, let's take off the handle tube. You can see the obvious difference in the place where the battery is placed. In the golden one, the wires are exposed, while the other one is well sealed. And what I want to tell you is, they all look black plastic, but they are different raw materials. The golden one is recycled plastic, and the other is ABS environment-friendly plastic. When we export to some countries, raw materials that are not environment-friendly are not allowed to be used, such as exporting to the European Union. Okay, let's take off the battery. Can you see the difference? No, I don't think you can. But in reality, they are of different capacities. One is 800 million ampere hours, and the other one is 1200. The battery capacity will determine how long they can work with full power. If you don't have a professional machine to detect, then you really can't tell the difference in battery capacity. Therefore, an honest merchant is very important. Speaker. That's just one of the most important parts of a karaoke microphone, because it determines the quality of the sound. The power of the speaker, the diameter of the magnet, and the brand of the speaker are all the factors that determine the price. For cheaper microphones, they use 3 watts, 36mm magnet diameter, and a known brand speaker. A better microphone using 5 watts, magnet diameter of 40mm, 45mm, or even higher, and it is a well-known brand of speaker. The motherboard, the chip, is the brain of the karaoke microphone. Those two microphones use different brands of motherboards. One is very common motherboard and the other is a well-known brand. They are also different in functionality. The better quality one has more circuit protection, which allows the microphone to consume less power when it is turned off. Some of our clients deliver goods by sea, and it takes more than 1 month to reach there. If you use a poor quality motherboard, the microphone will be out of power during the transportation. And if it takes longer, it will damage the battery, and it will no longer work again, even recharge it. In addition to those mentioned above, there are also some differences in packaging and accessories. The packaging, the cheaper one, is this kind of box, which is a bit thin and sharp. Let's look inside. Microphone, and the charging cable. The charging cable is 20 centimeters, and the menu is a small piece of paper. Okay, check another box. There is a bag outside the microphone. The charging cable is 50 centimeters. The manual has 6 pages, including 6 languages: English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, and Japanese. Well, this is all the product content I want to share with you today. In the end, I want to share a story with you. Not long ago, one client told me that he knew the difference between the products, but his customer did not. He is a retailer, so it's impossible for him to explain all these things to every customer. That's why I make this video. Okay, finally, I wish you a prosperous business. And if my video is helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have any other questions, please leave a comment below and I will try to reply to them all. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next video.